Thank you for joining us on Daily News Podcast. It's time to explore the stories that are defining our times, from groundbreaking local events to pressing national issues. All the news you need, right here on Mangalore Today.
The much-anticipated 9th edition of the floodlit Mangaluru Kambala will kick off on December 27th at the Rama-Lakshmana Twin Track at Goldfinch City. Mangaluru Kambala Committee President Brijesh Chauta announced a lineup of special programs for this year's celebrations, including a painting exhibition on the legendary Queen Rani Abaka, a mass rendition of Vande Mataram, and a tree planting initiative in honor of mothers. The event aims to showcase Tulu culture to a wider audience and connect the youth with the rich heritage of Tulu Nadu. Emphasizing cleanliness, the committee has planned various activities to engage the community. The competitions and cultural events are set to make the Mangaluru Kambala a symbol of the city's cultural vibrancy. The inauguration will be graced by Chittaranjan, president of the Garodi Brahma Baitarkal Kshetra, with a grand prize distribution ceremony to follow. With around 160 to 170 buffalo pairs expected to participate, the event promises to be a celebration of tradition and community spirit.
In Udupi, Bishop Dr. Gerald Lobo of the Udupi Diocese has shared warm Christmas greetings, encouraging everyone to celebrate with love, light, and harmony. Describing Christmas as a reflection of God's love and compassion for humanity, Bishop Lobo emphasized the importance of spreading Christ's message of compassion and affection. He highlighted the significance of light in human life, symbolizing the arrival of light in darkness during Christmas. Referring to Jesus as the light of the world, the bishop emphasized that Christmas spreads love and dispels darkness, inspiring unity and mutual love among people. Bishop Lobo concluded by wishing everyone a blessed Christmas and a peaceful New Year, hoping that the spirit of the festival would promote lives filled with love, peace, and compassion for all.
In a major crackdown on cattle theft and illegal transportation of animals, Bajpe police have apprehended 8 members of a notorious gang operating in areas like Kenjaru, Karambaru, and Bhatrakeri. The arrests come after a series of investigations into multiple cases of cattle theft and illicit meat sales in the region. The accused have been presented before the court as the police continue their probe. Among the arrested are individuals involved in specific cases such as the theft of a Jersey cow near Bhatrakeri Mosque in July and the stealing of 8 cows from Kenjaru village in December. Vehicles used in these criminal activities have been confiscated by the police. The authorities are determined to curb such illegal practices and ensure the safety and protection of livestock in the area.
In a landmark ruling, a woman named Eliama has been acquitted of murder charges by the Additional District and Sessions Court, FTSC1 POCSO, Mangaluru. The court found her not criminally responsible for killing her husband, Yohanan, citing her mental illness at the time of the offense. Eliama, who reportedly attacked her husband with a knife in Navoor village, Belthangady Taluk, was diagnosed with delusional disorder. Despite admitting to the crime during the trial, it was established that her long-term mental illness impaired her ability to understand the nature of her actions. The judge, Mohan J.S., pronounced the verdict today after considering the medical history of the accused. The court has ordered her to be evaluated at NMHANS to determine her fitness for release and potential risk to society. Defense counsels Vikram Raj A. and Jeevan A.M. represented Eliama during the trial.
In a tragic incident near Kalanahalli village in Kadar Taluk of Chikkamagaluru district, 3 blackbucks were found dead with bullet injuries. The carcasses of 2 female blackbucks, aged between 1.5 and 2 years, were discovered on private agricultural land near the Basur Amruth Mahal Kaval Blackbuck Conservation Reserve. Suspected to be the work of poachers, forest officials conducted post-mortem examinations and collected samples for further analysis. Evidence of gunfire and vehicular movement was found near the site. Environmentalists are urging a thorough investigation to bring the culprits to justice. Stay tuned to Mangalore Today for more updates on this developing story.
BJP emerges victorious in the recent town Panchayat elections in Kinnigoli and Bajpe, signaling a significant political shift in the region. In Kinnigoli, BJP clinched 10 out of 18 wards, while Congress secured 8 seats in the first election since Kinnigoli was upgraded to a town panchayat. celebrations erupted among BJP supporters with MLA Umanath Kotian and party leaders marking the triumph. Meanwhile, in Bajpe, BJP dominated with 11 out of 19 wards, followed by Congress, SDPI, and an independent candidate. This electoral sweep showcases BJP's strengthening hold in local governance in the region.
In recent news from Mangaluru, a 44-year-old ex-lecturer fell victim to an online share market scam, losing a staggering 85.68 lakh. The victim was enticed through social media and WhatsApp groups, where he encountered a link offering online share market training classes. Engaging with a group named Nomura BHFS 407, managed by individuals with foreign numbers, he was promised lucrative returns on investments by a person claiming to be associated with Nomura Investment Managers Limited. The victim followed instructions to download multiple mobile apps and made significant transfers between November and December. When he sought to withdraw his funds, the scammers demanded a service tax, raising suspicion. The victim realized he had been duped, prompting him to file a complaint with the police. Investigations are ongoing into this elaborate fraud case centered around illegal online share market activities. In a recent development in Mangaluru, MLA Vedavyas Kamath has accused the Mangaluru City Corporation of playing favorites with the Congress Party. He raised questions about the selective removal of flex banners, alleging that those put up by Congress leaders are left untouched, while banners by temple committees and BJP members are taken down. Kamath criticized the double standards and called for uniform action in clearing banners and roadside stalls. He further denounced the imposition of parking fees at Kadri Park, promising protests against such decisions. The BJP leaders, including Ramesh Kandetu, Ramesh Hegde, Lalesh Kumar, and Bhaskar Chandra Shetty, were present at the press conference to show their unity in opposition to these alleged discriminatory practices by the city corporation. With Christmas festivities in full swing, the spirit of joy and togetherness is lighting up Mangaluru. Shoppers are thronging markets in areas like Central Market and Hampankata, scouting for decorative items such as stars, cribs, and fairy lights to adorn their homes and churches. The nativity scenes, complete with figurines of Jesus, Mary, and shepherds, are a big hit among families looking to create a traditional Christmas atmosphere. Vendors are pleased with the enthusiastic response, noting a surge in sales. Many are opting for modern LED-lit designs alongside classic decorations. The air is filled with excitement and anticipation as Mangaluru gets ready to celebrate Christmas in its unique spirit of communal harmony. In Mangaluru, a protest was organized by the Vishwa Hindu Parishad, VHP, and Bajrang Dal to denounce alleged atrocities against Hindus in Bangladesh and demand action against cattle smuggling. Activists gathered at Mini Vidhana Sauda to raise their voices against these incidents. Former Goraksha Pramukh Murali Krishna Hasantadka strongly condemned the violence in Bangladesh and the cattle robbery near Maravur Kenjaru. The protesters demanded the dismantling of the cattle smuggling network. District President H.K. Purushottam and other leaders were also present at the protest. Expert PU College in Kodialbale, Mangaluru, celebrated its 40th Expert Day with much grandeur and pride. Alumni Mr. Vasant Kamath and Dr. Arpitha Ranjan graced the occasion, reminiscing on the institution's legacy of hard work and character building. The day began with a dignified ceremony, followed by inspiring messages from the chairman and vice chairperson. The evening showcased a mix of musical, classical, and contemporary performances, leaving the audience mesmerized. The event, attended by renowned personalities like Ustad Rafiq Khan and Dr. N.K. Vijayan, was a testament to the college's commitment to excellence and holistic development. Expert Day 2025 truly highlighted the exceptional talent and spirit of this esteemed institution.
In a strong statement today, Legislative Council member Ivan D'Souza criticized the BJP-led central government for removing Mahatma Gandhi's name from the NREGA scheme. D'Souza called it a major insult to the entire country and warned of protests with black flags whenever union ministers visit the state. He demanded the restoration of Gandhi's name to the scheme, stating that this move goes against the federal structure. D'Souza accused the BJP government of playing politics of hatred and alleged that it attempted to wind up the scheme by cutting funding by 50%. He also criticized the government for diverting state resources to the center under GST and imposing 40% of the scheme's cost on states, calling it a misuse of the Constitution.
The Director General of Prisons, Alok Kumar, has inspected the Mangaluru prison and emphasized the need for regular inspections in all 54 prisons across the state. Mangaluru prison, known for its sensitivity, has already witnessed raids and the transfer of disruptive inmates. Plans are in place to shift more troublemakers and support well-behaved prisoners. Discussions on preventing prohibited items from entering prisons are ongoing, with AI technology being trialed at select locations. Mobile jammers, an issue persisting for 15 years, continue to pose challenges as recent discoveries of mobile phones in the Mangaluru prison show. The DG highlighted the importance of controlling prisons to curb law and order problems, with proper management potentially addressing 60% of such issues caused by troublemakers who return to society after their prison terms.
Star Indian cricketers Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli made a remarkable comeback in the Vijay Hazare Trophy matches. Rohit smashed a brilliant 155 runs off 94 balls for Mumbai, earning the Player of the Match title as they defeated Sikkim. On the other hand, Kohli scored a century in 83 balls for Delhi against Andhra Pradesh. Kohli also achieved the milestone of 16,000 List A runs, becoming only the second Indian after Sachin Tendulkar to reach this milestone. In another match, wicket-keeper batter Ishan Kishan impressed with a 33-ball century for Jharkhand, making a strong case for an ODI recall. His blazing ton is the second fastest by an Indian in List A cricket, just one ball behind Bihar captain Saqibul Ghani's record. Cricket fans are thrilled to see these stellar performances from the Indian cricketers in the ongoing tournament.
In a significant political development, the Thackeray cousins, Uddhav and Raj, have announced a formal alliance between Shiv Sena, UBT, and MNS for the upcoming BMC and other municipal corporation polls, including Nashik. Both leaders addressed a joint press conference in Worli, emphasizing the importance of unity among the Marathi people. No seat-sharing formula was revealed during the announcement, with Raj stating that candidates will be directly instructed to file nominations. The alliance has sparked mixed reactions, with some Shiv Sena leaders expressing disapproval. The reunion of the Thackeray cousins has also raised questions about the unity within the ruling Mahayuti coalition. The Maharashtra State Election Commission has scheduled the polling for January 15th, with the results to be announced on January 16th. The political landscape in Maharashtra is poised for further developments as parties gear up for the upcoming civic polls.
In a bold move, Lalit Modi recently shared a video from Vijay Mallya's birthday bash, where he humorously dubbed themselves as the two biggest fugitives of India. The video, posted on Instagram, sparked outrage among netizens who criticized the duo for mocking Indian authorities. Meanwhile, the Bombay High Court questioned Mallya's return plans to India, stating it won't entertain his plea against the Fugitive Economic Offenders Act until he submits to the court's jurisdiction. Mallya, residing in the UK since 2016, faces extradition proceedings and has been declared a fugitive economic offender. Modi, on the other hand, left India in 2010 amidst allegations of financial irregularities linked to the IPL. Both individuals' actions have stirred controversy and raised questions about accountability. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story.
In latest updates from the electoral front, over 3.67 crore names have been struck off the draft voter lists in 11 states and union territories post the special intensive revision. Reasons range from deaths to change of residences or multiple registrations. Uttar Pradesh's draft roll is set for release by December 31st, while Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Kerala, and Andaman Nicobar have already unveiled their lists. The Election Commission assures that those omitted can reapply until January 22nd. Tamil Nadu and Gujarat saw the most deletions, with 97.37 lakh and 73.73 lakh names removed respectively. The Andaman Nicobar Islands and Puducherry led among union territories in the proportion of deletions. Various states showed deletion rates between 7.5% to 12.88%, with Chhattisgarh recording the highest at 12.88%. Stay tuned as the electoral saga unfolds. India's pride soars higher as the Bahubali rocket, Launch Vehicle Mark III, LVM-3, M6, successfully blasted off from Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. Carrying the heaviest payload ever launched from Indian soil, Bluebird 6, a cutting-edge communications satellite from U.S. innovator AS Space Mobile. This landmark mission aims to deliver broadband services directly to ordinary smartphones from space, without any extra equipment needed. With the launch, India has showcased its heavy-lift launch capability and expanded its footprint in the global commercial launch market. The successful placement of Bluebird Block 2 in its intended orbit at an altitude of about 520 kilometers marks a significant achievement for ISRO. This ambitious mission underscores India's growing prowess in space technology. The launch was not without its challenges, as ISRO had to delay liftoff by 90 seconds to avoid a potential collision with debris or other satellites in space. This cautious approach highlights the increasing congestion in the space above Sriharikota. LVM-3M6, equipped with solid strap-on motors and a cryogenic upper stage, has played a pivotal role in previous missions like Chandrayaan-2 and Chandrayaan-3. The successful deployment of Bluebird 6 reinforces India's position as a key player in the space industry.
In a tragic incident in Bengaluru, a man named Balamurugan fatally shot his wife, Bhuvaneshwari, following a divorce notice. The couple, natives of Salem district in Tamil Nadu, had been living separately for over a year due to marital disputes. Balamurugan, a 40-year-old software engineer, allegedly shot his 39-year-old wife multiple times when she returned home from work. The unemployed man surrendered to the police after the murder. The couple, who have 2 children, had moved to Bengaluru in 2018. The accused reportedly suspected his wife of infidelity, leading to frequent arguments. Bhuvaneshwari, an assistant manager at Union Bank of India, had recently served her husband with a divorce notice. The police are investigating the case, including the source of the firearm used in the crime.
We're grateful for your time and attention on today's news podcast. For a deeper dive into today's topics, our website mangaloretoday.com has you covered. And if you haven't yet, subscribing to our channel is the best way to stay updated. Thank you, and see you next time.